So good morning. So I thought today I would do a Friday morning update and a business update. So look, as far as the business goes, I'm happy, yeah. But like I've said in the other videos, I've consciously made the decision to go for quality more than quantity. Look, the angle I put this camera now is so you can clearly see the X6 in the back because I've just had the wheels done by Ace Alloys again. Have done an amazing job on that. But I used to have it back there showing it, but the place is pretty empty now because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know, 10, 11 cars for sale. Back when I first started this, you would have seen me walking around with a caravan in here, vans, cars, 25 vehicles, running around like headless chicken. But believe it or not, this small quantity of cars still takes up nearly as much time. And the reason for that is as the business progresses, I'm becoming more obsessed by the finer detail of making sure every car is just right. Instead of letting it go and thinking, well, you know, it's priced right. What do you want? It's a second-hand car. And I've got to be careful that I don't take it to the extreme that I'm spending too much time on each car and making it right. And what that is then doing, it means it's taking my eye off the ball of bringing new stuff in behind it. So I'm so adamant of, right, this has got to be right. Before I decide what I'm going to do, the wheels have got to be done. Oh, the calipers were the wrong colour for the year. Ah, no, it needs to go for paint. It needs to go serviced. It needs to... And, you know, this Fiat 500, it's been serviced, yeah, before I bought it. But I just wasn't happy with taking the word for someone else who'd serviced it. So I've gone and had it serviced again because I've got a booking for it tomorrow. You can't actually see it, I'm pointing to thin air there, but the little Fiat 500 is there. So, for me, my mind is busy, it's noisy, and I don't know, look, and I've said before, I don't know if I'm going off on one at times, but I don't know about you, but sometimes I try and sit there and just breathe and you know, allow things to take a breath. But the noise then, when I close my eyes in my head of the millions of things I think that I need to do, is like, oh, open your eyes and just get on with it, you know? The days start at 5 o'clock, and most nights lately I'm sat on my computer till 10 o'clock at night trying to buy cars, trying to respond to things that I've missed throughout the day because I've been so busy in the day with Bianca, just driving around, picking stuff up, dropping it off, making sure it's right. So yeah, it's difficult right now. I'm finding it difficult, not in a bad way that, oh, I feel so sorry for myself. I don't, I love it. But I've got to learn to manage my time better, I think, by dedicating a couple of hours a day or an hour a day to doing certain things. I can be quite like, you know, I can't fit it all in. I've got lots of people now. I've put it out there in the videos. I want to source cars for people, yeah. And I've got not lots, but I've probably got 5 or 6 people waiting patiently for me to find the right car for them or van. And I find that I just don't know where I'm meant to fit that in because I want the vehicle that I buy for that person to be perfect. I don't want to just buy whatever I think is, well, that's what you wanted, it is near enough. A friend of mine, or some people I know anyway within the car game, some people sell cars, but they're not really passionate about cars. I'm really passionate about the detail of the spec of the mileage. And a good friend of mine, a very long time ago, said, oh, I got a 520 diesel M Sport, do you want to buy it? I said, yeah, it's an M Sport, yeah, I love M Sport cars. Went up there, and it was a 520 diesel SE with M Sport wheels on it. And he was like, well, it's the same thing, isn't it? And I was like, no, it's not the same thing. My point is that the detail is, I think, slowing me up at times, but I want every car to be right. So that's how I think I'm going to base my business. Quality, not quantity. Unless there's food involved, then it's quantity over quality. But yeah, and in general, am I happy with how things are going? Yes, very happy. I feel like people are understanding that I'm going to do things right now. I mean, as far as being an established business, I'm the new kid on the block in a way with cars, but I hope that it's slowly feeding through to people that if you do buy a car off me, it's going to be the right car and I'll do things properly before and after the sale. That's my guarantee to people who are dealing with me. As far as this big, beautiful lump of metal behind me, and I think it's beautiful. A couple of people saying take the spoiler off. No, as it is now, I just think it's a wonderful piece of kit. I'm still unsure what to do with it. For the one guy who mentioned to me, Tom, you said you're not going to talk about competitions again, but you always keep mentioning it. I'm very tempted to put this on the next competition. But right now, at this moment in time, I just love driving it. I know that sounds mad. Well, you love driving a 2009 X6 with 95,000 miles on it. Yeah, there's just something about it that I just love it. The only problem is when I really fall in love with a car like this, I am utterly obsessed with keeping it clean. I hate dirty cars. And I've got something I want to talk about in the future, about where I'm actually based. And for now, I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to put a target on my back. But I've really got something I want to talk to you guys about where I actually am. But, you know, it would be mindless of me to say what I really want to say on that subject in the position I'm in. But yeah, that's a subject for a different day. So still undecided what to do with this. The Q3 in the corner is going out this morning. I had a deposit paid on that, and the lovely gentleman who's watched the video on it actually is coming to buy that today. Viewing on this tomorrow, undecided on that, and hopefully we'll sell a couple more things and hopefully get a few more things in. Like I've said to people in these videos before, and I'm really rattling on now, but I am prepared to buy your car, but I have to buy things cheap enough for me to make money on them. Now, I know car dealers have got a bad reputation, but if someone come in and decorated your home, you wouldn't expect them to do it for free. I have to buy the car cheap enough to then go on and make a profit. That's how it works. You are more than welcome to sell the car for what I think is worth retail money. But when you buy it from someone like me, not just me, you get the added sort of bonus of a warranty, or if you won the vehicle on finance, different options. Some people come to me and they say, oh, look, I would love to sell you my car, Tom. This is what I want for it. And when I check it out, they're asking strong retail forecourt money for it. And I just can't match it. And I politely decline to buy it. So if you're looking to sell your car at trade money, because you just want out of it, you've got a new car coming, or you just don't want it no more, then I'm prepared to buy it. But please don't think I'm trying to lowball you with my offers. I'm not, but it has to be worthwhile financially for me to get involved. So that's enough of me just completely and utterly waffling on to the back of my phone. Hope everyone has a lovely weekend, and I hope I get some cars sold. Thank you.